Hi friends, I have a favorite mommy book to read to you. It's called A Mother for Choco, and it's by Keiko Kasza. Choco was a little bird who lived all alone. He wished he had a mother, but who could his mother be? One day he set off to find her. That means he went to go look for her. Maybe he walked or rode a bike, took a car. I think he probably walked. First, Choco met Mrs. Giraffe. "Oh, Mrs. Giraffe," he cried. "You are yellow just like me. Are you my mother?" "I'm sorry," sighed Mrs. Giraffe, "but I do not have wings like you." Next, Choco met Mrs. Penguin. "Oh, Mrs. Penguin," he cried, "you have wings just like me. Are you my mother?" "I'm sorry," sighed Mrs. Penguin, "but I do not have big round cheeks like you." See his big round cheeks? Then Choco met Mrs. Walrus. "Oh, Mrs. Walrus," he cried, "you have big round cheeks just like me. Are you my mother?" "Now look," grumped Mrs. Walrus, "I don't have striped feet like you, so don't bother me." No matter where Choco searched, he couldn't find a mother who looked just like him. Look how sad he looks. I would feel sad without a mommy. When Choco saw Mrs. Bear picking apples, he knew she couldn't be his mother. Mrs. Bear didn't look like him at all. Choco was so sad he started to cry. "Mommy, Mommy, I need a mommy." Mrs. Bear came running to see what was the matter. As she listened to Choco's story, she sighed, "Oh dear, if you had a mommy, what would she do?" "Oh, I'm sure she would hold me," sobbed Choco. "Like this?" asked Mrs. Bear, and she held Choco very tight. "Yes, and I'm sure she would kiss me too," said Choco. "Like this?" asked Mrs. Bear, and she lifted Choco and gave him a big kiss. "Yes, and I'm sure she would sing and dance with me to cheer me up," said Choco. "Like this?" asked Mrs. Bear, and they sang and they danced together. When they stopped to rest, Mrs. Bear turned to Choco and said, "Choco, maybe I could be your mother." "You?" Choco cried. "But you aren't yellow, and you don't have wings or big round cheeks or striped feet like me." "My goodness," said Mrs. Bear, "that would make me look very funny." See the yellow and the wings and the big cheeks and the striped feet? Choco thought that it was funny too. "Well," said Mrs. Bear, "my other children are waiting for me at home. Why don't you join us for apple pie, Choco?" Apple pie sounded wonderful to Choco, so off they went. When they arrived, Mrs. Bear's other children rushed out to greet her. "Choco," said Mrs. Bear, "meet Hippie, Allie, and Piggy. I'm their mother too." See their mailbox? This is Mrs. Bear and Allie and Piggy and Hippie. "I'm their mother too," she said. The sweet smell of apple pie and the sound of laughter soon filled Mrs. Bear's home. After their delicious treat, Mrs. Bear gave all her children a big, warm bear hug, and Choco felt very happy that his new mommy looked just the way that she did. Our mommies don't always look like us, but they love us so, so much. And I hope that you will celebrate your mommy this week and this weekend, and that you would tell her that you love her very, very much. See you later.